Okay, what we have is a simulation here that will help give you an idea about what goes on with density. So right now we have a styrofoam block here, and if you look up in the left corner, the mass is much lower than the volume, and it's also less dense than the water, hence it's floating. Now, if we change the material to say a wood block, you can see that as they're getting closer, this is sinking more and more, as you could tell by the liters filling up. And then for the third thing, we'll use ice, and notice how its liters are filling up. It's more dense than the water, and notice how the mass is getting closer to the volume. Okay, and then we will go with the aluminum block. But before we do this, we're going to ask you a question. Notice how the mass is much larger than the volume of the block. What do you think this is going to do when I drop it in the water? Just for a reference, remember the styrofoam? The mass was less than the volume, and it floated. And then the ice sank a little deeper. So we'll try the aluminum. Hope you guys have all made your predictions. And it sinks right to the bottom because the mass is greater than the volume, hence it's denser. And don't forget that the formula for density is mass over volume. And a good way to tell if, well, something's dense is the liters over here on the right.